Hello viewers, welcome back to the Indian Value Investor. I am Suraj Subramanian, your investment guru. Before we start our today's video, I would like to thank all my viewers for the excellent support for my last video on the financial lessons from coronavirus. Do give me your full support and I'd be motivated to make more and better videos each day. What do we do the moment we want to know something about our shares? Almost always we end up at Google, type the name of the share that we are looking for and then click the first link that comes up, which is almost always moneycontrol.com. Some of you would have even downloaded a dedicated app like Money Control or ET Money. The moment you get into the app, you get to see a screen like the one shown on the screen right now, and you get to see a lot of terms, unheard terms like VWAP, bid price, ask price, and a lot of other terminologies. Beyond doubt, these give traders and investors some very valuable information without which having a quick edge over your stock is very difficult. Being able to read and understand these terminologies will definitely give you a better edge for understanding your stocks quickly. If you haven't been able to figure out these terms, this video is the first video of the series Stock Market Terms Made Easy. You may refer the description below to understand the terms that are going to be explained in this video. If you are familiar with these terms already, I suggest you quickly skip to the next video. I am sharing the screen of Money Control app here. You can see that we have searched for a stock named ITC. Just below ITC, you see a number that is given in bold. The number is nothing but the LTP of the share or the last traded price. LTP is nothing but the latest value for which the share was traded. Now here in this case you can see that the shares of ITC was last traded at 207 rupees 5 paise as of 11:31 am on 3rd of July 2020. This means that the share has increased by 1 rupee 20 paise compared to the last day's closing price. You also get to see 0.58% mentioned in the bracket, which is nothing but the same 1 rupee 20 paise expressed in terms of percentage. Likewise, you can see the stock price change in red color if the stock price has gone down compared to the last day's closing price. Just to the right of the last traded price, you get to see something called as volume. Volume is a very important indicator of the liquidity of the stock. We will see why and how very shortly. A trade occurs only when a buyer and a seller are agreeing at a certain price. If only 5 shares are traded in a day, it means that the volume of that day's trade is only 5. If 100 shares are traded in a day, the volume of that share for that particular day is termed as 100. This means that 100 shares have been bought and 100 shares have been sold, making the total volume to 100. Please remember that it requires one buy and one sell together for the volume to increase by 1. Now look at the screen and tell me in the comment section below the total number of ITC shares that were traded as of the moment this screenshot was taken. Please be informed that stocks that have heavy trade volumes are said to have good liquidity. This means that you get to buy and sell these shares almost all the time in the market. Now just under the overview tab, you get to see something like a heart ECG report. Let's see what it has got to tell us. This graphical image is nothing but a graph that shows the price of the stock in the y-axis and the timeline in the x-axis. You can see that we have chosen day-wise report in this particular graph. The graph has started plotting at 9:15 am when the markets were open. Every time there is a trade that is happening, it is plotted in this graph and you can see the graph being plotted for the entire day. Now let me switch to the 5D option. This 5D option is nothing but the same graph that is plotted for the last 5 days. In this graph, you can see the price movements of the stock ITC for the last 5 trading days. Now I have switched it to the 3-month timeline and you can see that at the beginning of the 3 month timeline it was somewhere around 174 rupees per share, and it slowly went down and it has come up to 207 rupees now. Likewise, you can see the price movements graphically for different timelines like 6 months, 1 year, 5 year, and also since inception. Guys, that's all for the part 1 of the video series Stock Market Terms Made Easy. See you soon with part 2.